Hey guys, done one of these before. Getting ready for my flight. It's my pre-flight inspection. Did one before, I just never posted it, so I'm just gonna do another one as I get ready for this solo flight and the pattern and the traffic pattern. Just gonna be working on takeoffs and landings today. Mostly just short and soft field takeoff or landings. My takeoffs are pretty good. Takeoffs are easy. Landings are what's hard. But that's what we're going to work on today. So as I get myself situated here, I'm going to take you guys through the pre-flight inspection. Just making sure that everything's in the plane that needs to be. Plane's good to go, safe for flight, that sort of thing. Right now I'm looking in our logbook, looking at our times, tack times and hob times. Make sure we're all good on this stuff here. Make sure people are writing stuff down accurately, which they are so far. Alright, so now turning on some lights here. Turn on the master switch, taxi, landing, beacon, nav lights. Put my flaps all the way down. Zoom this out a little bit. Alright, flaps are all the way down. And come out here, I'm going to check my lights. I'm going to check all my lights real quick and then get that turned off. Lights on up here. Come back here, I got my strobe or my beacon at the top. Got my light on up here for the navigation. Got my green nav light on up here. Landing lights are on and good. Don't need them during the day anyway. So now I'm gonna turn my lights off. We always leave that beacon light on. Alright, now that I've got that, I'm gonna use this little thing and sump some gas. We look in there, make sure there's no water contamination, no debris. Look up here in these little tracks, make sure that's good. Pivot's good up here. This pivot arm is good. These tracks are good. Check this aileron, make sure it moves up and down. And the other side does the opposite. Look up in here for my pins. Inside my hinges, check my pivot arm here. Got my pin inside this hinge here. My wing tip is good. The leading edge of the wing is good. I'm also checking all these rivets here, make sure they're good. Got my inlet port there, my pitot static there. Static there, my other one was the pitot tube. Got my stall warning horn right there. Gotta come up here and check the fuel. Fuel is full. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna check the windscreen while I'm up here and check all the rivets on top. Check these door hinges. Come down here and check the pivot arm on the front tire. Make sure we have enough of the strut showing. Check the propeller, the spinner, the filter. That's pretty nasty. You might need to say something about that. Come up here, check the oil in here. Oil is at 6 quarts, so that's good for me. It needs to be between 6 and 8. There's also a little fuel thing in here to drain out the bottom. Another sump for the fuel. Let me just close that when we're done. Check our hinges. This is the air vent for the cabin. Come up here. Check our other fuel tank for gas. Cool. Checking my struts here. All the rivets, the leading edge, rivets underneath. Wingtip is good. Aileron is got the pins. Check the pivot arm. Got my pin up in here. I don't know if you guys can really see that. There's a pin that goes all the way through that hinge, and that's what I'm looking at. Check my hinge, my pivot arm. Check my tire. I didn't check the tire on the other side. I'll check that when I get in though. Check sumping the gas on this side as well. Looks good to me. Antennas are good, rivets are good, horizontal stabilizer's good. Come up here, check that castle nut down in there. It's got the cotter pin. This one down here as well. And there's one over here. Check that wire's good and tight. Rudder's got good movement. Check the other rudder cable down there underneath. Horizontal stabilizer's good. Rivets are good. Door is locked. Alright, so that's my pre-flight inspection. There's a couple other things I need to go over real quick, but I'm going to turn the video off for now, get it finished up, start getting up in the air, and get you back on the other camera. See you guys in a little bit.